Look, nobody said this was going to be easy. But after what we watched at the Bell Center on Wednesday night, it's hard not to feel like this team is running on fumes. And the Hurricanes know it. Let's rewind for a second, because the contrast is almost unbelievable. Game 1, Montreal goes into Carolina and blitzes them. The Habs looked sharp, confident, dangerous. And then something happened. Nobody can quite put their finger on what. But since that night, this team has looked like a completely different squad. Over the last 3 games, all losses, the Canadiens have combined for just 43 total shots. 43. That's an NHL record, and not the kind you hang a banner for. That is the fewest shots over a 3-game span in playoff series history, according to Sportsnet stats. Meanwhile, Carolina put up 43 shots in Game 4 alone. One game. The Hurricanes matched Montreal's 3-game total in a single night, and they made it look effortless doing it. Frederik Andersen barely broke a sweat. Final score, 4-0. The Canes now lead the series 3-1, and the Bell Center crowd, one of the best in hockey, left that building with nothing to show for it. Martin St. Louis didn't sugarcoat it after the game. He said the team lacked execution early, turned the puck over too much, and that it's simply not easy to come back against this Carolina squad. And honestly, that might be the understatement of the entire postseason. The third period was particularly rough to watch. 3 shots on goal for the Canadiens. 3. The fans inside the Bell Center were so frustrated they started chanting, "Shoot the puck," and when Nick Suzuki finally ended a stretch of 17 consecutive Hurricane shots, the crowd gave him a Bronx cheer. That's how bad things have gotten. The captain breaking a 17-shot run felt like something worth acknowledging, because at that point, any sign of life was enough. Suzuki himself said it pretty plainly. He gets it. The fans want more shots, and so does he. They're in the same boat. But knowing that doesn't make it any easier to fix. Now, we've seen this team do things that seemed impossible before. Remember Game 7 against Tampa Bay in the first round? 9 shots on goal and a win. 9. The fewest ever in a Stanley Cup playoff victory. So you know this group has a way of finding answers when their backs are against the wall. But Carolina is a different animal. The Hurricanes have been the far more complete team since Game 2, and the gap seems to be widening, not closing. It's a long playoff run. It's a bruising, grinding, exhausting playoff run, and you have to wonder how much this group truly is left in the tank right now. Down 3-1, badly outplayed across 3 straight games. The Canadiens would need to win 3 in a row just to take this series. Game 5 is now a must-win, plain and simple. They have to find a way to get back to Quebec for a Game 6, and even that would take something close to a Herculean effort. This team has surprised us before, but Wednesday night, the Bell Center went quiet early, and it stayed that way. The Habs are going to have to dig deeper than they ever have in this playoff run if they want to keep this dream alive. Go Habs, go!